9:41 back here live on Morning Break. You know, for more than a year, WBTV has been committed to fighting for our veterans, and our investigative team has worked to uncover some big problems and to solve some big issues people are experiencing at the VA. One of those issues involved Army veteran Maurice Moore. He served in the Army in the 1980s. His duty was to fight in boxing matches and teach children's classes as part of the Army's morale effort. Well, decades later, Moore filed for disability related to the head injuries that he suffered, and he waited years for his claim to be approved, and he got nothing. So that's when he called WBTV for help.
It destroyed my life. I have no life, none. I worked my butt off for the military doing all this stuff, and now I figure, well, you know, they're gonna help me. They give me nothing but grief.
Now, the story does have a happy ending. After Moore called our team for help, the VA said it would approve his disability claim and backdate his payment all the way to 2009. That is when he first applied for the benefits. So joining us here at the table now are investigative reporter Nick Ochsner, investigative producer Corey Schmidt. They are the team. You guys are the team that put Moore's story together. And we're going to talk a little bit about some more of their work that's going to be featured in the special here on WBTV tomorrow night at 8:30. Hey, guys.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Thanks for coming in. You know, we've seen several stories from you guys about veterans just not getting the treatment they deserve, and each time I think, well, that must be the last story. It seems like there's another one.
That's how the series actually started. We did one back in February of 2016, and we got such a flood of calls that we said, boy, this is a bigger problem than we thought. And we've just been getting so many calls and emails. This is, I think, the 15th month in a row that we've done veteran stories, and we're committed to keep doing them until everyone has the experience that they deserve at the VA.
And Moore's story, obviously just one of them. Do any of them surprise you anymore? I mean, you've seen a lot.
It seems like when we listen to these voicemails and call these guys back that this has got to be the most heartbreaking, craziest story you hear. But then you listen to the next voicemail and it seems like there's something else. And we keep track of all of them. We call everyone back, and we do what we can to at least, if we can't change something, at least get their story out there.
It makes people mad, doesn't it, when veterans are so apparently mistreated?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everyone loves the veterans, and so a lot of them reach out to politicians, and a politician can make great political capital out of helping the veterans. And a lot of the politicians we talk to, they do everything they can to help the veterans out. But the VA is such a massive institution that even the smallest change is a massive undertaking.
Well, and that's the thing. I don't think that anyone at the VA purposely goes out to harm a vet and say, we're going to deny this veteran this service, we're going to overdose him on drugs so we kill him in the hospital. But because the bureaucracy is so big, because people fall through the cracks, we have these problems. And so, the VA does a lot of good things. We get questions, why don't you do these positive stories? But the people who had a good experience don't need our help. And the people who didn't, though, deserve to have that same experience, and that's why we're committed to helping them.
I think it's always shocking to me, too, when these solutions are available. Sometimes it's just reaching the right person, and when you guys make the call, suddenly these problems are solved. When for the average guy who's not calling the WBTV investigative team, that's frustrating.
When they call us, it's usually because they feel like they've got nowhere else to turn. And they've tried, they're patient advocates, they've tried showing up at people's offices at the VA. Some of them have gone as far as to go to DC to talk to people, and they call us as like a last-ditch effort to try to get something done.
And some of these stories are heartbreaking.
Absolutely heartbreaking. I try not to have any emotions, but sometimes they even make me cry.
We can vouch for that. Nick tries very hard not to have any emotions at all. No, you have a good heart. You both do, and I know these are very important stories for both of you. So give everybody your pitch to get them to watch this show tomorrow night, because I'll be watching.
Well, we have, this is the best of the stories that we've done over the last 15 months or so. So if you care about veterans and you care about veterans getting the treatment they deserve, tune in to see more of what we've uncovered. Yeah, Nick and Corey have worked very, very hard, and they have made some change for a lot of folks. So if you get a chance to watch, make sure that you do. Good luck, guys, and thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Kristen.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be right back after this.